welcome back to another reading. And if you guys are new here, hi, my name is Astra. I am an intuitive tarot reader and I do tarot readings here on my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading on Luke Newton. I've been getting some requests to do a solo reading on him and see what's going on in his life, any sort of advice for him. So this reading is going to be on his current energy, career, and love life. So we're going to get into different aspects of his life and see any sort of advice for him, what's going on in those aspects, and some things that can be upcoming for him as well. So let's see right now for Luke's current energy. What is Luke exactly feeling right now? What is Luke's current energy right now? What's going on with his life? How is Luke exactly feeling right now? Okay. Okay, guys. So for Luke, you guys, I feel like right now, he might show that he's like happy or that he's maybe enjoying his time or maybe partying or going out. I don't know exactly what he shows on social media. I don't really follow them, but I feel like he can be social or maybe go out with certain people around him, okay? And he can seem a certain way, but I feel like inside of him there's like a lot of chaos, and I have been picking this in other readings as well. I feel like there's like a certain devil, like a person that he's surrounded with, that like maybe he's getting tempted to do certain things because of, and because of that person, Luke is like going through a certain way in his life that he doesn't know like the direction like to, okay? So like he's walking like towards like that third person that he's surrounded with. This can be different people or multiple people as well, and he's going after them, but I feel like that he inside of him feels confused and conflicted and pulled side to side, okay? I feel like that he's getting certain opportunities and things, but he's feeling hanged up inside of him, okay? So I feel like that definitely he does feel a little bit stuck right now where the place that he is at. Like he can show that he's good and he tries to show that maybe he's good. Maybe it can be shown that he's good. Maybe he seems happy, but he's not. I feel like that he feels hanged up. I feel like maybe his real fans or people that know him would see the type of things that he's going through right now and probably can see what he is feeling even without him saying. But I feel like maybe he does think that people do not know what's going on with him, but he actually is feeling hanged up. And I feel like there's things that are going on with him, okay? I feel like that he does try to seem composed and good and fine, but I feel like there is definitely a lot of battles going on inside of his head even right now, okay? So I'm gonna get more information as well when it comes to Luke's current energies. Let's get more deep into that, okay? What else is going on for Luke right now? What else is Luke feeling currently? What else is Luke feeling currently? How is he feeling? How is Luke feeling right now? Whoa, you guys, like his energy is like very deep. Okay. Alright, you guys. So, Luke, you guys, he is not feeling the best right now. Like, no matter what shows on the outside, he's not feeling the best. With the Ten of Swords, I feel like there's like a lot of swords on his back. If you guys notice, there's like a lot of swords in these cards. So definitely there's like a lot of swords. Right now, the way Luke feels is like he's like at a dead end. He's like almost lost. And I feel like right now with how he is, he's just going with the flow of things going on in his life. Like he's just like taking each day by it is, and just like seeing what the like where the people around him and people around him do things, like he goes after them. And I feel like so like he's in the sense that he's just putting rest to things and like just going with the flow that happens in his life. And so he doesn't like the way that he is right now. So he does have a sense of consciousness that he doesn't like the way that he is right now. But I feel like that he's like still like in the place of exploring things when it comes to his life, okay? So I feel like that definitely it's like a difficult period for him. And so with the Judgment, I feel like that definitely, like, this is like a spiritual change for him, like almost like a spiritual awakening. Whatever he's going through right now is gonna be awakened to him in the future. And so whatever period that right now he is going through, he's gonna break through out of that. So right now, yes, it's difficult for him, and he can feel lost or feel confused, and he can feel that this sense of this certain period for him is chaotic. um but definitely I feel like that he's gonna break through, and this is like almost like a spiritual awakening for him. Something that he's going through right now, difficulties for changes to happen in the future. I'm also getting things about certain sneaky people that are around him. I'm also getting things about certain people that are doing things behind his back. He needs to be careful about the people that he's surrounded with, the people that he is hanging out with, because I feel like with the Seven of Swords, there's definitely someone that is like doing around Luke, that is doing sneaky things behind Luke's back. So he needs to be careful, because this person can be sort of backstabbing or do something regarding Luke that is not good for him. So Luke definitely like needs to be careful in this certain time. Like, it's like a big time for him, but I feel like whatever right now he's going through is gonna be some sort of changes for him. Okay, um, and I feel like you guys, definitely Luke is gonna get into his Magickin era. There's gonna be an era where he is gonna start understanding certain things, and he's gonna take things into his own hands. But right now, still, I feel like he's in the period where he is exploring things, and those certain things are gonna teach him certain lessons. Okay, but definitely I feel like after he gets into his Magickin era, he is gonna start being careful about the people that he's surrounded with. Okay. But since right now, like, he's still in that period of like exploring things and exploring life lessons, it can be chaotic for him. But I feel like that definitely there is gonna be a time where he's gonna be able to take things in his own hands. Okay. So right now, let's get into his career and see what can we get for Luke's career right now. Let's see for Luke's career. Anything going on for Luke's career? Anything going on for Luke's career? Let's see for Luke's career. What can we get for Luke's career? Anything that we can know about Luke's career? Okay, you guys. So for Luke's career, I feel like that definitely, like, he is a person that is like wanted. Like, if he goes through the right path in his career, definitely like he is gonna be a person that can be really successful. He's gonna be a person that people see as like charming or good, like, in his career. So definitely like he's gonna be able to get good opportunities when it comes to his career if he goes through the right path and makes the right decisions. Okay, here I'm seeing like certain collaborations, friends, and all of that. So I feel like that when it comes to Luke's career, like, it's like the people that he works with and collaborates with, those certain people are gonna mirror his career and the way that he works and all of that, because I feel like that him collaborating with others is going to lead to personal growth and emotional fulfillment, and he's going to feel like a sense of belonging. Like, that's the type of person that Luke is. So if he's involved with those certain people, it can definitely affect the way that he works. Okay, because I feel like the better the people that he surrounds himself with, those can mirror the way that he does perform and all of that. Okay, so definitely I feel like that if he works with certain good people at a certain time, that is going to be very good for him. Okay, and so I feel like that there is going to be a certain project that he can be surrounded with people that he's comfortable with, people that he does feel good around. And when he's around with those people, he does feel like almost like home, that he's with people that do understand him and he does feel good with. But the problem is with Luke that I feel like when it comes to his career and maybe people having a lot of eyes on him, I feel like that he does have fear of being judged, which sometimes can sort of affect the way that he acts, make certain decisions out of impulse. Like, I feel like that he doesn't like that much attention on him. It makes him anxious, and so I feel like that he does have a lot of fear of being judged, which sometimes can affect certain actions that he does make. So he needs to be careful and not like get unbalanced because of those certain things. Okay. So definitely he should express himself with honesty, and people will love him for his true self. So he definitely should build like strength when it comes to those certain situations. Okay. I feel like right now for his career, like it can move a little bit slowly as I feel like right now there's like a little bit of unbalanceness when it comes to Luke. So when he fully gets balanced, I feel like that definitely he can shine and get a lot of success when it comes to his career. Okay. But like I said, he does feel a little bit unbalanced right now when it comes to his cell. So he's still like exploring a lot of factors. But I feel like Luke works well with people that he's good with. Okay, so like if the people that he's working with like fit his energies and are good people that he's surrounded with, that can definitely affect the way that he works. Okay. So him collaborating with people and being with people that are good for him are like the keys for him. Okay. And also like I'm getting some advice that he definitely should express himself with the person that he is. Okay. So right now, before we get into Luke's love life, let me get some certain advice for Luke. Any advice that we should know about Luke's life and career? Any advice for Luke or anything that can be upcoming for Luke? Okay, so any advice for Luke? Let me just get a few advice cards for him as well. Any advice for Luke? Any advice for Luke that he should know? Any advice for Luke? Be bold and make the first move. Okay. Any advice for Luke? A time for healing. And hold your vision. Okay, guys. So I'm getting advice for Luke is that, like I said, when it comes to his career and all of that, it can be a little bit of a slow progress for him. Okay, especially right now with him feeling a lot of swords in his back and all of that. Okay, definitely it can be a little bit slow progress for him, but definitely as he goes and builds growth for himself and understands himself, definitely like everything will be good for him in the end. But definitely he needs to be careful with the people that he surrounds. He needs to be careful with the people that he surround, because those people mirror him, and those people that he's surrounded with are going to mirror him. And so he should surround himself with the best people possible. And they also pick up there is an empress in his life that he should definitely surround himself with. That empress brings the best out of him, and definitely with the Eight of Wands, he does also care about this empress dearly. So definitely like he should surround himself with this empress, and this empress is willing to help him. And so he needs to be bold and make the first move when it comes to surrounding himself with her and all of that, because that person really wishes the best for him. She does have a lot of nurturing energy in her, and so him surrounding that person is definitely going to be good for him. Okay, so he definitely should be wise more about certain things and think with his mind, not with his emotions, and be swayed with certain things. Okay, okay, guys. And a time for healing. Definitely right now, it's not exactly a time for healing fully. I feel like that Luke right now is a time that is healing a lot in him. Okay, that this time that right now he's going through is definitely gonna fix a lot of things, is gonna definitely set up his life after a few years, where he's gonna look back and see that this time was a confusing time in his life, but because of these lessons that right now he's going through, he is going to be the certain person that he's going to be in the next few years. So whatever right now is going on for him is like a time for healing and a time of changing of himself, and that is going to shape the person that he is going to be in the next few years. And hold your vision. Yes, things can move a little bit slowly for him regarding certain reasons when it comes to career or other things in his life, but he's getting advice to hold his vision and not give up on whatever he wants. He for sure does want to grow in his career and all of that. So he should definitely hold his vision, and everything is going to be okay with him. Okay, you guys? Also forgot to mention that there can be a time where he can experience losses like a death of someone around him or losses of things dear to him, which can all shape him to be a certain way in the future. Lastly, we're going to get into his love life and going to see what's going on in his love life and emotional connections as well. So let's see. going on in Luke's love life? Okay. What's going on in Luke's love life? Wow, you guys, are you seeing the cards are really popping off right now? What's going on with Luke's love life? What's going on with Luke's love life right now? How is Luke exactly feeling when it comes to his love life and certain connections? What's going on? Okay. I'm gonna get more cards, you guys, but definitely right now, what I'm picking up for his love life is there is someone with the Two of Cups. There is someone that he does have some sort of relationship with, okay? Um, but when it comes to that relationship, he does feel definitely hanged up, okay? And this does connect to his current energy that he does feel hanged up. He does feel unbalanced. Yes, there is a person with that he's trying to build strength with and he's trying to show that he's okay around, but I feel like that inside of him he does feel hanged up and he does feel sort of unbalanced. And um definitely like with the judgment, definitely this relationship or person that right now he is with, this person that he's with is like gonna be a certain relationship that is gonna teach him a lot of things, okay? So this is almost gonna be a relationship that is gonna teach him a lot of lessons. So yes, right now he's going through a lot of difficulty and he probably does feel a little bit unbalanced when it comes to this relationship. So I don't feel like that he's fully feeling fulfilled here, okay? Like I feel like there's like a lot of sense where sort of want to break through out of what he's feeling. I don't feel like that he's feeling the best. I don't feel like that he is feeling fully in the moment in the bond that he is with right now. With the Four of Swords, I feel like that he's sort of like resting things like I said, and he's going with the flow, okay? So definitely like I feel like in his love there is a person, but I don't feel like things are going as smoothly as he would want. And definitely when it comes to this bond that he's with right now, this bond is going to be like a lessons bond for him, okay? So definitely I feel like that this is gonna be developing in what sort of changes he does go through in his life, okay? And right now let's get more information about the connection that he's in and other bonds in his life. What else can we know about Luke's love life? Let's see, what else can we know about Luke's love life? What else can we know about Luke's love life? What else is going on in Luke's emotional life? What else is going on in Luke's love life? Yeah, guys, so I feel like that Luke definitely there's like also a certain person that Luke does care for. There's like a person that he does feel the Ten of Cups with. He does feel a lot of comfort with and does miss right now when it comes to his emotional connections, okay? But definitely with him and that person, definitely they both right now are in the spaces where they both are focusing on themselves and they both are focusing on their own growth. Especially with that person, I feel like that she is definitely focusing on her own independence and or her own career, okay? But yeah, definitely feel like that Luke does find himself thinking about that person a lot as well that he does care about, okay? So definitely I'm picking up two straight up connections in his love life and emotional bonds right now, okay? So right now let's get some messages of love regarding Luke's love life. When it comes to Luke, any sort of messages that Luke does feel about his love life right now? Any messages that Luke feels right now about his love life? Mend, I want to fix our connection. What else is Luke right now feeling about his love life? What else is Luke feeling right now when it comes to his love life? Ego, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Overwhelmed, the stress from this is draining me. A few more about Luke's love life. Indecisive, I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. and understanding. I see your side of story. And one more about Luke's love life. Time. I am afraid it's too late to take action. Okay, guys. So, as you guys can see with Luke right now, there is a connection that he does want to fix. Mend, I want to fix our connection. Okay, so there, I feel like this can do with a connection that he does miss. I feel like that he would like more with a certain connection in his bonds. But there is like a sense of part of him that maybe he was indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. So I feel like this can do with one of the connections I read for, that he does want to mend and fix a connection. He does want something more with that connection, but he is indecisive. And so he knows when it comes to that person that I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Okay, and ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. So I feel like this has to do with this second connection that I read for you guys, that he did let pride maybe get in the way of their connection, and maybe him being indecisive as well, sort of not make them work out. Okay, overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. I feel like this can do with the first bond that I read for. I feel like that there's like a lot of stress that he's feeling right now when it comes to the current connection that he's with. And so there's like a lot of overwhelmed and stress that he is drained, feeling. So he's feeling drained right now when it comes to that connection. Okay. There is like a lot that he does understand about his bonds and things that he's feeling. Okay, there's like a lot of understanding that he feels, and he does understand the side of all the parties that he is surrounded with, but he doesn't understand himself a lot. Okay, so he does see the side of story with the people that are around him, but he does overwhelmed and feel stressed about what he is exactly feeling. There's a lot of indecisiveness with the way that he's feeling. Okay, time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. This can be with all the connections that he does have in his emotional life, that he does fear that it's too late to take an action. Maybe there was like someone special for him in the past that he would have like taken action towards, but he feels like maybe right now it's too late. So I feel like you guys, when it comes to his love life and the deep connections, definitely there's like a lot of sense of him feeling overwhelmed and feeling maybe it's too late to take action. Okay, so like I said, I feel like maybe also ego can come in the way. Maybe there's like certain things that he does take actions when it comes to certain ego, or him thinking that maybe certain decisions can be better for him. But I feel like right now there's also a sense of regret with certain decisions that he made. So he's feeling a little bit stressed or drained when it comes to his love life. Okay. Um, so let's see, any advice when it comes to Luke's love life? Any certain advice that Luke should know when it comes to his love life? Anything that Luke should know when it comes to his love life? Anything upcoming for him? What do you need to release? Okay. Be bold and make the first move. Okay. One more. What does Luke need to know when it comes to his love life? Luke is on your side. Okay, so Luke is being advised that there is something that he needs to release when it comes to his love life and connections. There's something that he does need to release, okay? And maybe when he does release that thing, he will feel better. So there's something that definitely he needs to release. This can be fear. This can be something else that he needs to release. And once he does release that certain feeling that he's feeling, he will be able to be bold and make the first move and go ahead with things when it comes to his life, okay? So I feel like Luke in his life, there's like a lot of lessons right now that he's learning, and a lot of things that he does need to release. But once he does release those things, luck is going to be on his side, and he is going to find some certain courage in him to take certain moves. And also, he is being advised to be bold and make the first move. There's a connection that he does need to be bold and make the first move in, because he definitely is feeling a certain way, but he's not being bold and making certain things that he's feeling open. Okay, so he definitely needs to be bold and make the certain move, and he needs to be firm when it comes to his love life on things that he's feeling. If he's feeling good in certain relationships, he should go on with those relationships. If he's not feeling good, he should take a certain move when it comes to how he's feeling. But at the end of the day, there is luck on his side, and definitely in whatever he is going on, in whatever period right now he is going through, that is definitely going to be a period for him to look back on and say that this period was a learning period for me. Okay, guys, and that's what I pick up for Luke Newton. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, and that this reading sort of made sense on Luke, on how he's feeling. Please let me down know in the comments what you guys think about this reading. I love when I hear you guys' feedback. And thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully see you guys next time. Bye!